Alrighty, turn 24, December 30th, 1941. Let's see what happens here. IBA auto flips. Of course, now it does. Unloading, unloading. Alright, that's it for the night phase. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. Some more unloading, or some new unloading here at Zamboanga. That'll be the end of the night phase. There we go. We'll hop right into the naval move phase after some more unloading. Now AM air phase. Alright. Bad weather, bad weather, bad weather. Wow, bad weather. Alright, we're hitting the Clark airfield. Alright, we got 53 runway strikes on that. That's a good amount. We'll take that. Bombing that Chinese core stuck in the swamp there. Hitting gun hit the Bataan airfield. Does seem like Bataan has more AA there. And thunderstorm, so we're not going to do a whole lot of damage. Another strike at Clark. Gonna hit the Singapore airfields. Come on, get the runway. Wow, that was poor. Moderate rain, although most of the planes were Sonya. We got 2 hits. Here comes the rest of the Lilies. I lost one. 5 hits. Got moderate rain going on at Singapore. Some ground support for the attack at Wu Chao. More bombing at Kukong. Kind of soften up the enemy and try to scope out what's all there. Alright, 20 hits at Johor Bahru. That's not bad. Bombing at Nanyang. Combination of softening them up and trying to get some intel on what all is there. This is straight trying to soften up that infantry division. Airfield strikes here. Oh! I think it said bombers destroyed. Damage. Okay. Last turn looked like he just had some patrol or search planes there. Yep, some PBYs, and we damaged 3 of them on the field. Oh, that's nice. 23 hits. That's a good run by those Sallies. All right, that is the AM phase. Not too bad. Here comes the PM. There are not 9 allied ships at Babel. I don't care what they say. Bad weather, of course. Here comes my long-range planes. Oh wow, that's 2 we've lost here. Wow, that is not worth it there. I don't know, these long-range planes are taking a beating hitting Singapore. More strikes on Bataan. Alright, 8 hits, not too bad. Oh, here comes a heavier raid on Bataan. Pretty sure Bataan had less damage than Clark than the past turn, so I concentrated on Bataan for this turn. It kind of switches back and forth according to whichever has the least damage, and whichever I can reach with my bombers in Luzon as well. Alright, I lost 1 Nell, 1 Betty. We got for 12 hits. That wasn't worth it. Alright, more attacks at Kukong. Trying to figure out what's there. Bomb those Chinese troops up here in the open. Alrighty, PM phase is done. Gotta get to run through the back part of the turn. Some more unloading here. Once again, I bring some more reinforcements to Jesselton, because apparently we need as much as we can here. Should be going into the land attack phase now. Alright. Come on tanks. No! Alright, I'm gonna need some, we disabled 40 and didn't really lose much. Alright. Base Force has a lot of attack strength, wow. And they fled towards Kukong, alright. Let's see, got 24 for us, 872. Oh wow, most of that attack strength is gone now. Okay, cool. Wuchao falls. Kensian will fall. Banzai! I did a bombardment attack here up in the rough terrain just to see what was here. Oh, that's a crippled core. We will crush it next turn. We should take this. Got a full division there, plus some auxiliaries. They run into the swamp. Oh, they did. Oh, wow. They're going to be there a long time. Alrighty. We took Kwitai. This will be an easy victory here. Surrender, surrender. No! Alrighty. A pun will fall. That's Filipino Army Battalion. Did nothing, didn't run, huh? Interesting. 13-1 and it stood. Alright, my attack on Sambus here. I got 110 attack strength basically against 3 it looks like. Let's hope these guys crumble and surrender. I don't want to be chasing them all the way around. Nope, looks like I'm going to be chasing them. They all... one surrendered. Oh, we got some DO-24s here. Nice. Those are always good to kill. 1 unit surrendered, 5 retreated. Beitupu will fall. Sarmai will fall. Sarmi. Alrighty. Get some airfield build up. Alright, looking good. A little weak on the airstrike this turn, and nothing going on in the naval other than invasions. Other than that, we have another good turn. Captured a bunch of bases. Got some little more intel on the Chinese disposition. We will smack some more of them around next turn. As soon as the turn finishes up, I'll then be back in a few moments and we'll go over to the aftermath. And I need to fix that victory point and stuff. And here comes my troops. Nice. Alrighty. Not a super action-packed turn, but we did flip a bunch of bases and made some more headway in our war against the Imperialists. So let's go ahead and check out our stats here. Up to 58, 59 score. They went up 6 points to 99.45. Army lost points went up a bunch for them. Mine stayed the same. Aircraft, we lost total of 21 aircraft lost last turn. 16 for us, 5 for them. Wow, what did they lose? Oh, says they lost 5 DO-24s to ops. Huh. I thought we killed a couple on the ground too. I wonder if those are considered ops losses. Interesting. So maybe they are, and we actually killed 5 on the ground there instead of 2. But it says we lost 16. A lot of flack this turn. Let's take a look at our 16. Wow, 13 KIAs. We can't be handling. We're losing too many pilots. Couple turns, 2 days to Shoho arrives. Let's see. Anything new on the ship sunk? Nope. Next turn, we'll get a bunch of ships. We don't need tons of them, but every time we get ships, I like them. I like getting ships. Sure, nothing destroyed. Ground reinforcements, 3 days to a base force, another day to the rest of that naval guard unit, then 12 days to a brigade and engineering unit, then 15 middle of January. will be a bunch of AA, a couple naval guards, and some kois. Alright. That'll be good. Let's take a look at some production. Alright, 706 Oscars, 4 K's, 2 Nates, 2 Valves, and 1 of each of the other ones. Okay. Look at devices. 646 support were made last turn, 321 infantry. Let's see, 128 nav support, Marines, engineers. Yes, all those units we just got. We had to fill them out, so we spent a lot of points. Alright, let's take a look at the... See, while we're on that topic, let's take a look at my notes. Slide those on over. Scroll up to the top. You can see we went down 1,600 armament points. Beyond the 700 that we made. Naval shipyard still going down a bunch. We went down a ton of manpower because of that brigade and some regiments and that we picked up. Vehicles went up. Merchants went down a little bit. We went up 27,000 resources empire-wide thanks to that 12,000 boost from that one base. Our other normal stats. Then my notes start here. These are the bases that we captured, bases that were expanded. Here's where we got all those combat, all those LCUs, all the movements. I haven't filled out anything below that yet. Let's move that out of the way. Let's bring up the combat reporter and take a look at that. Okay, nothing. There's a bunch of ground combat here. I don't think anything was crazy here. Yep, here's that artillery attack. That'll be a full attack next turn, and we will crush that unit. Yep, our tanks attacked that core. It looks like we weren't going to do that great, but we inflicted quite a bit of casualties on them. There's that attack in Mindanao where we got 13-1 odds, but they didn't surrender. They weren't destroyed. Not sure what's up with that battalion. Just more amphibious assaults. Most of these are troops. I think all of them are troops. Yep. All the airstrikes. Once more, no allied planes to be seen. You see the lower number of targets and shows that how much the weather affected us. Wonderful signet. Wow, Pearl Harbor, Sydney, San Francisco, no way. All those bases have heavy volume. No unknown. Da-da-da. Garrison unit. Yep, moving my paratroopers out of Ankang. I'm pulling them back so I can use them elsewhere. Still hauling in supplies. A bunch of upgrades. And then we lost 3 victory points due to garrisons from bases we can't really get to yet. We lost some troops and amphibious. Task force spotted. We spotted enemy ships, supposedly. Some more claws. 7 claws became available. Bunch of repairs. These are more ACMs being fully converted and flipping. There's a PB being converted. Bases we captured 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we captured 8 bases last turn in combat and 1 flipped. Intel, all the bases. Looks like I handled most of them. And Pearl expanded the port to size 8. Damaged aircraft, and all my arrivals of my combat units. We got a regiment, bunch of base forces, Hong Kong detachment, another part of that guard unit, some Marines. That's the big one right there, the naval, the first brigade. All right, let's go ahead and take a look around. Burma, we took that base there. 1 resources damage. We're not going to repair that crap. But we will start moving in here. They got 2 units at Pegu. And I can't tell. It looks like I'm not. Okay, we're not checking out Molmi, so maybe they moved. Still 12 in Rangoon. You can see we moved up into this space here. We'll take that, then we'll be able to move into Molmin. Alright, still moving. That, nope, still we didn't make it in one turn, so. Where's the armor? Yeah, we're 1 mile off. Just hates us. Oh well. We'll move in there and take that the turn after. Everything else is moving steadily down. No actions in Sumatra or Java. We attacked and took Pontianak. Resources are fine. Light infantry survived. The group enemy forces ran into the swamp. We took Sambis, which is kind of a bad blow for us. We took it all intact, but 5 of the 6 units ran to the southeast, and one surrendered. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. I don't want to leave them sitting there because they get down here, they can start building up supplies and repairing themselves. So I'm gonna have to chase them with something. I'm not sure what yet, but I'm gonna probably have to come back and go down the trails to be faster and get some troops over there to run them down and finish them off. Jesselton troops landed. We got troops moving all over the place here for the next wave into Malaysia. Nothing else going on in Borneo or Celebes. Up here and look at Luzon. Not a whole lot going on here. We took Iba. Yeah, the industry and the resources are damaged. Then we'll move down here. Nope, he's moving, trying to move out of there. I'm not sure how much more troops I have to move into this fight, but I don't know if I have enough here yet. Does not look anywhere near like enough. But we'll keep on moving down. Landed at Zamboanga. We'll kick him out of there. We took Sarmi. Okay, nope, still not empty there. We got supplies coming down to Rabaul. Got air headquarters coming. Over in the South Pacific, we landed and took Vaitupu in the Ellis Islands. We will most likely come down here and take Funafuti next. Then I need to decide whether I want to keep heading south, like in the Horn Islands or Wallace Island, or maybe come over here and take Canton, then come up and take Baker. Can I claim all these, or should I head west over into the Santa Cruz Islands? Not sure on that yet. There, troops moving. Not a whole lot of naval action going on. I mean, ships are moving everywhere and men are moving everywhere, but he's still in full retreat / Sir Robin. So I'm not sure what his plans are. We took Wu Chao. Mostly intact. That's good. Ken Cyan is nothing there to take. No garrison requirements though, so we will take this regiment and just head west. We caught up to the 14 regiment enemy units here. With our two divisions, we will give them another smack this turn. We took Kuwaiti. Nothing great there. I mean, some resources, some industry, some light industry, but mostly we freed up the rail line. They retreated into the swamp. More tanks arrived at Loyang, so we will take that next turn. We arrived here, which is good, which means if we push these guys out of here, they will retreat into the jungle to the northwest. It's the only way out, which will slow him down even more. We got these guys here. Yeah, see that just beat up some 35 morale. I don't know. I wish I'd get some more combat strength here and kick them out. But overall, I would say another good turn for us. And everything's still moving. I don't really have a hard and fast schedule, like I want this base by this date and so forth. Just kind of as long as I'm advancing and at a decent rate, I'm not going to be too upset and beating on myself. There's no reason for that. Still up here at Ankang, I see nothing around. I got probably, what, a good half of that out of there. What do we got here? 100%. No, it's not 100% here. So we got 20 devices left at Ankang. And oh yeah, we about a third of it's still in Ankang. The rest is back in Hankow. So we'll fly the rest out next turn. Then I'm thinking either maybe popping these couple dot bases around here, or maybe the ones up the Cyan Road to cut supply pushing down here. This one will be a good one to hit. That would cut supplies off to these troops here, as well as Nanyang. I need to get some recon on these bases, because if he's not going to put some big garrisons in some of these, I'm going to start grabbing everything I can with paratroopers. The problem with hitting some of these bases back here with paratroopers, it's a one-way trip. I'm not going to get them back out. Which may or may not be a big deal. I mean, if I drop them here, we could just head east along the trail here, grab this dot base, just, you know, pick some up. But just something I need to consider where I want to use them, because if it's not a base, I'm not going to get them back. But that's the turn. If you enjoyed watching, go ahead and hit the like button. If you enjoy watching this entire series and want me to continue, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And until I get the next turn, you guys have yourself a great day, and we'll see you later.